is the historic Murphey School auditorium. It was originally built in 1908. It was rebuilt after a fire in 1913, and it served Raleigh as an elementary school until 1977. A very historic event took place here. In the summer of 1960, the Raleigh City School Board met in the auditorium that we're going to be performing in, and the motion was raised by a man named Willie York to begin the desegregation of Raleigh schools. The motion passed, and that fall, a 7-year-old African-American student, William Campbell, became the first African-American student in a quote-unquote white school in the city of Raleigh. So the desegregation of Raleigh schools began right here in the auditorium. And I think there's a pretty good argument that that makes this the most important room in Raleigh, and it's been sitting empty since the school closed in 1977. And we have raised the money over a long and arduous process to renovate the historic Murphey School auditorium and turn it into a permanent theater for Burning Coal and for other arts organizations in the community. And I'd like to walk you inside now and show you a little bit about what the inside's going to be like, if we can. People are not going to use the original entrance to the space. It was too high off the ground, and we needed to find a way to lower the entrance to the space so that we could get as much use height-wise out of the building as possible. And our architect, Louis Cherry, came up with a wonderful idea for doing that, which was to ignore those original doors and to build doors at ground level here. So the audience will be entering at the corner of Person and Polk through a different set of doors than has existed before, and those are the big red doors here with the awning over the top. When you walk inside, you're in our bar, which I'm very excited about. If you look around, you'll see that there's a long coffee bar on one end of the room. The bar is made up of reconstituted doors and other materials from the building. Behind that stands an 18-foot high plexiglass light, which will light the space. It's a big part of the room, and it's going to have a very dramatic impact on people when they walk in. It's lights covered over with plexiglass going up all the way to the ceiling, and I think it'll create a very interesting atmosphere here in the space. Up here, above my head is an outlet where we're going to mount an LCD projector and project onto the wall over here. We're going to project logos, actors' headshots, coming attractions, and other information like that, which will save us space. Then another feature of the lobby that I'm very excited about is this closet here. That looks like a little closet under the stairs, but what that actually is our coat check room. So in the wintertime, when people have heavy coats and bags and things like that, they'll be able to check them here at the coat check room. And when it's not being used as a coat check room, we will use it as storage for our bookshelf. We're going to have a small bookstore on wheels that will roll out, be in evidence in the lobby during performances and in the mornings when the coffee shop's open, and then roll back in and lock up in the closet at night. So it's a real good use of that space as well. Again, every inch counts in this theater. Now I'm going to take you into the theater itself. There's lots of work going on in here right now. There'll be audience on this side, and on that side. And if we want to do a play in the round, we can put an audience on the fourth side as well. So it's a flexible space. And then, of course, there'll be a row of seats all the way around on the balcony, giving us a total of 175 possible seats in the space, which we're excited about. Our theaters in the past have been 99 seats or less, and this is going to add almost 100% to the capacity, and will serve our company very well. Let me walk you back here to the dressing rooms now. I'll show you our small but very exciting dressing room design. The main dressing room in the space, it'll seat about 18 actors. It's a lovely design, and down at the far end is a second smaller dressing room. Behind me are offices for our administrative staff, and on the far end is a bathroom and shower for the actors. Let me walk you back out now into the main space. This is my favorite part of the building. It's a beautiful addition to the space. Let me stop you right here just for a moment and tell you that right here at the top of the stairs, we're going to have an art wall so that artists from the community will be able to exhibit their work here Burning Coal will have posters and photographs of other productions that we've done, and also some coming attractions and things like that will be posted up here as well. So this is our little art wall. And then as you move forward into the space, you come upon the crown jewel of the theater, which is our balcony space. I'm very excited about this one. It'll have, as I said before, 40 seats in a single row around the periphery. And it's a wonderful design because we have a cable rather than large obstructions here to blot out your view. So you'll be able to look through the cable and essentially not feel like there's anything between you and the actors. So I think it's a terrific design. Above my head is the lighting grid, which will have 96 dimmers. Those of you who know theater terms will know that that's a good number for a small space like this. So it's going to be a well-equipped space from an electrical standpoint and from a lighting standpoint. And this is the pass-through here. So an actor will can exit on this side of the room in the balcony and then emerge on the other side without being seen, without creating a lot of fuss. Look at the space from this viewpoint, because I think these are the best seats in the house, and this is where I'll be sitting on most performances. So just take a look down there. It's a very dramatic space. We're very excited about it. We're going to open it on January 31st with Lawrence and Lee's Inherit the Wind, and we hope you'll join us here at the Murphey School Auditorium for our grand opening weekend.